I get to work. I'm driving down the interstate, just coming up onto the fortification exit. It's always terrible to get in there, but thankfully I don't need to get off at that exit. But when a lot of cars do get off, like here, I can find a quick space to nip in, because I'm going to come off at the next exit, which is High Street. So I go under Fortification Street there. There's a merge lane will come up on the right. See the sign for the Shell gas station and the Wendy's and the Subway and the Whataburger, which I've never really liked. When I first came to Jackson, I thought it was a Jack in a Box instead of a Whataburger, and I was kind of disappointed to find that it wasn't. They don't have Jack in a Box in Mississippi. Alright, so turning off at High Street. These two lanes are going to come round, and there's going to be a lane joining from the left. The right is going to be a turn lane only. I'm going to move over to the left because the traffic will be just a bit quicker. So let's see here. Traffic is kind of heavy. I guess I'm just in the middle of school traffic today. It's a little bit between the times that I would normally leave work. Alright, so we're on High Street now. Passing the gas stations. That gas station right there as well. Sometimes I'll stop and get a soda before work. Big sign for the Coliseum. Sometimes that'll tell me what the temperature is or what acts are playing, stuff like that. The road up ahead looks fairly clear. You can start to see in the distance, if you're looking on the left, behind these trees you'll see the dome of the state capitol, and then you'll see like a squared Art Deco looking building. And that's the building that I work in. It's called the E. Woolfolk building. It's fairly new. It's got 15 floors and I work on the 4th floor. It has a lot of metal patterns on the outside, a lot of imprinted metal sheets of leaves and things like that. And that tall building right there is called the Sillars building, and that's where my agency used to work, but before I started working with them. They were in there, and then when they built the Woolfolk building they moved us over into the new building, which is good because that building apparently isn't very nice and the parking's not very good. It's an older building, so I'm glad we're in a new place. Crossing over Jefferson. I've gone past where the State Fair would be. Coming up on North Street, which is just a small turn. And this old church. I don't know if the church is actually ever used anymore. They've got signs up for the State Fair, first Wednesday in October. So I may be in town for the State Fair actually. I'll have to check to see if the first Wednesday, well, Wednesday is the 8th, no, Wednesday is the 9th. So yeah, I may be here for the fair, so we may be able to go one day before I head home. So there's my building over there. You see all the nice looking squared Art Deco corners. It's a pretty building. It's very kind of modern looking. Definitely Art Deco is the theme. This light at State Street is always kind of busy. But once I get past this light, the traffic really lightens up. A lot of people are waiting here to either turn up or down State Street to go north or south into downtown, whereas I'm going just a little further across, more to the hood area, as we call it. Like a block away from my office is the hood. So there's the Sillars building, there's the parking for the Sillars. Coming up on President Street, which is on the west side of the Capitol. So see they've got the flags at half-mast for the shooting at the Washington shipyards. There's the Capitol building, which hopefully you can see while I turn the camera to the side and look forward. Crossing over West Street, which is what street my buildings on, so driving down the side of my building, where these cars are here. That's how you come out of the parking garage. So I'm now waiting on to turn onto Lamar Street. This is a one-way street. I can either go straight across or I've got to turn left, and thankfully I do turn left. And I always thought it was kind of ironic that I come onto Lamar Street and my boss is called Lamar. So I'm coming down Lamar Street and there's this old motel called Sun and Sand, and this is where a lot of legislators used to stay when they were in town for the legislative session. But they closed this motel, and the state bought the land, I guess, and they use it as a car park. So my parking space is all the way around the back, and generally I'm one of the first people in at this part of the parking spot, and I can always tell mine because it's the one with the big smudgy dirty stain on it. There used to be numbers drawn on these things, but now they're gone. You can see all the doors of where the rooms were for the motels are all boarded up. Let's see how close I am to the curb. This video is 6 minutes already. A little bit too far across. I better move over because Lamar parks right next to me and he has a big truck. And if I'm too far over, then it makes it harder for him to get out of his car, and he always gives me hell about it. So I don't want his door to add another ding to my car if I can help it. So I got my bag of chips from Newt last night. I'll take those in with a bottle of water. Shut this video off. I'll take another video as I start walking towards the office. I'll send both of them to you when I get into the building, because I'll have Wi-Fi and it'll be a bit faster. I love you. Bye.